Hello, learners, and welcome to another week at CPDLF. This is our last week before our holiday break, so that's pretty exciting here. So I just wanted to kind of go through some things, share some things with you, and give you guys your reflection for the week. Okay, so this week we are focusing on units 5.4, 5.5, 5.6, and then it'll lead into the holiday break. And then after we come back, we'll work on these assignments. You'll notice at the end of the marking period is January 12th, okay? So that is just a couple weeks after we get back, not even 2 full weeks. Martin Luther King Day is coming up on the 15th, and then we have our family engagement night on the 18th, okay? So just a few things to remember. So if you are behind, you're gonna wanna make sure that you are working over break, okay? That'll give you that little extra time that you can get a few extra assignments done or really work, to try to get caught up. If you are caught up and want to work ahead, you never know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, during this time of year, people can get sick, and sometimes it could be for a while. Okay, unfortunately, my parents are very sick over the holidays here, so they ended up with the flu or something, and they were down for a while. So, like I said, it doesn't hurt to work ahead. Okay, so that's just my little spiel for right there. Okay, so for this week, you're going to be doing assignments 5.4, which is the Pacific Theater, 5.5, and 5.6, okay, the project. So 5.4 talks about Pearl Harbor, the Doolittle Raid, which is amazing. I'm going to attach a little video on that, but huge planes were launched from the carrier. They had to get off of the carrier, which was unheard of back then, these big bombers, and they went and they bombed Japan. And then their goal was to get to China and get away from the Japanese. Okay, so I will attach a little video of that, and you guys can watch that. Okay, and this will talk, like I said, about Pearl Harbor, the Doolittle Raid. It'll talk about how World War II got us out of the Depression. It'll talk about, women in the workforce. It'll talk about the Japanese kamikaze attacks. So there's a lot of really interesting information. Unit 5.5 talks about the Japanese internment camps. So once America entered into the war, these anti-Japanese sentiments arose, and there was a lot of prejudice towards Japanese Americans through the nation. So they took them and they placed them in these camps. And it's going to talk a lot about that. It took a while for the Americans, after these camps were torn down, to actually admit that they were at fault. Okay, so you read about that. And then there's a short project talking about nuclear weapons ending World War II. It's your opinion. You'll talk about it, and then you'll back it up with your resources. Okay, so that is what is due this week. Okay, so get those 3 assignments done, and you should be in good shape then. Your reflection for the week is something a little bit different. I'm going to try a Padlet. I'm trying it also in my other history classes as well, and I just tried one in my Connects You course. Okay, so something different that I wanted to try. But in the box provided, you're going to list your name and then tell me your favorite holiday tradition. If you have a holiday photo you'd like to share, we'd love to see it. This is one of my favorite holiday traditions. It's going to see the Polar Express in 4D because there's people that are acting it out while the movie's playing. Below is a picture of my son Liam from this year. He's dressed in his little pajamas because all the kids wear their little pajamas, and he's watching the Polar Express. Okay, so they're acting it out. They do a really amazing job. Okay, so it could be something big, it could be something small. It could be making cookies, cutting down a tree, decorating a tree. Maybe, something small that you do with one of your relatives. Okay, anything that you do to celebrate the season. Maybe there's a movie that you watch as a family. Okay, I just introduced my sons to Home Alone the other night, and there was a lot of hysterical laughter going on. So, and I didn't realize how dated I was as I was looking at their clothes that I used to think were amazing looking. Okay, so whatever it is, share it with us. We'd love to see it. And you guys have a wonderful holiday and a wonderful week. Okay, reach out to me if you need anything. Thanks, bye.